All right, so I'm not one for clickbaity titles usually, so I just want to get into this one. It's going to be a reasonably short video. So about 3 days ago, I did a video on NC Sender and installing it, and about 3 days after that, I decided that it wasn't really for me, and I've decided to move on to NC Sender Pro. I know, big shock and reveal. Um, the NC Sender program is fantastic. Francis has done amazing work on it. If you have a Rapid Change ATC and a Gerbil HAL based machine, I definitely think that you should give NC Sender a good shot. It is a little bit different depending on what you're coming from, but it saves so much headache and time and energy with playing with the SD card and making tweaks or changes as needed without having to change the macros, download the macros, reset the controller. You go in to NC Sender, you make your adjustments, and you can see them live right then, and then tweak it again. So for myself, at the very least, I've tried different docks, I've tried different dust boots. Doing that with the SD card was just a pain. It was one more step. Certainly wasn't the worst process ever, but it was just one more barrier. And with NC Sender, like I said, you go into the menu, you make your changes, and you can test them and iterate on them right then. So setting up the Rapid Change ATC was quicker and faster. Making small adjustments was quicker and faster. Again, playing with the dockable dust boots and different options there, much quicker and faster to iterate through that. And so with that, I do have um, an Opt Lasers module for my CNC machine. I've used it in a few projects before. And I also have a Genmitsu fourth axis. Oops, tip stuff over here. I also have, if I can get it without breaking everything, a Genmitsu fourth axis that I like to use from time to time. I haven't done a ton of projects with it, mostly because I don't have a good piece of software to use with it. I really should just buy Vectric, but I haven't yet, and I'm kind of determined to keep finding other options. Anyway, with NC Sender Pro, it does support both laser modules and fourth axis, as well as a few other features. It is designed a little bit more on the commercial side, but you do get those benefits, and it goes towards helping a awesome creator who has built an amazing tool for the community, as well as all of his work with the Auto Dust Boot. I don't currently have that, but he is working on a new Auto Dust Boot board, and I do have a Dust Boot design I'm pondering that I may end up using that board for. So I thought with all of those reasons as well, just to circle back, if you haven't already, check out his pendant. He's got a wicked cool pendant that works really well with NC Senders. So lots of things going for NC Sender for sure. And like I said, if you haven't had a chance to check it out, I definitely recommend that. So what I've done is I've purchased the license for NC Sender and NC Sender Pro, and I'm just working on getting that set up. So bear with me for 2 minutes while I do that. All right, so similar to NC Sender, I've gone to Francis's GitHub page, and there's NC Sender Pro releases. And there is a download link here for the most current release. And I've downloaded the Windows 64 version for that. So if I go to my downloads, I'm going to run that. And unknown publisher, that's fine in this case. And I'm going to pick to install it for anyone that uses the computer. Yes to that. And I'm going to install in the same directory. So if you don't have a laser module and you don't have a fourth axis, or you have those but you're okay using, you know, NC Sender for some things and a different sender for the other, then great. You can just continue with the community release. If you want all of it under one umbrella and just use NC Sender for your fourth axis control, your laser control, that sort of stuff, then you may want to consider NC Sender Pro. And that's kind of where I got to was, like I said, I ran several jobs now with NC Sender and it's been awesome. And I saw no reason to not go all in with NC Sender and upgrade to the Pro version. So doesn't look like it changed the icons, but I'm gonna run NC Sender and see what happens here. So I did install the Pro version. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now it has a machine ID, as well as you have an activation code. So I will blur this out so that I keep my activation code private. And no. So you do need to go through the user acceptance and accept that. So you do need to click the link and in here, and then I'm going to paste in my key, and now I can do an activate online. Looks like with the machine ID you could do a offline activation if you wanted to, but I'm going to activate online, and it is registered to me. There we go. Alright, so the nice thing is lots of things stay the same. Very, very similar look, which is great. Yeah, okay. So I'll get playing with that a bit more. I'll probably do a few more videos, keeping in mind that I am using NC Sender Pro. I'll get a few laser jobs queued up as well. I've got a couple projects that I think would make good videos that I will share the laser component on. But ultimately this is, other than the little Pro here, it's very much a, yeah, there we go, up to date and stable. That's perfect. It does look and act the same or very similar on the CNC side of things. So yeah, I will, like I said, play more with the laser module and see about getting a fourth axis job set up as well. But yes, like I said, if you haven't, I've said it a couple times now, but if you haven't had a chance to play with NC Sender, and if you have a Rapid Change ATC, I do strongly recommend checking it out. It is a visually very appealing sender program, and functionally it is very well built, and Francis is very active in the development of it and in the community, so you know, lots of opportunity to give suggestions and ideas, which is pretty great. So that is all for right now, and I'll get out to the shop and get a couple projects going here in the next, hopefully, few days. Thanks, everybody.